my next storyteller, I'm sorry I forgot your name. David. Where are you, David? Come on up. It's The Price is Right. David, everybody! Coming. Is it your first time? Second time. All right, not as excited, but. Oh, first time. All right, David, everybody.
Oh, thank you. So I'm on this date with this really pretty lady, and things are going terribly. Mainly because I have this voice in my head, and it's telling me to do ridiculous ass shit, like talk to her like you're Super Mario, or take her plate away from her, or get her to scratch your back. This is my freshman year in college. I don't know much about dating, but I'm pretty sure that shit doesn't fly. So backtrack a few weeks to find out how I get into this situation. My buddy Dorsey and I were walking to class on a beautiful afternoon. We're in the quad, and there's your host of typical quad characters, including the clipboard wielding, polo wearing, do you have a minute for the environment type people. So one of them, they lock onto us like a cruise missile and drop this question: do you want to be on an MTV show? I'm thinking, what kind of dumbass question is that? Of course I want to be on an MTV show. I respond, sure. What's the show? She goes, want to come in. So for any of you who haven't seen this gem of a television show, Want to Come In is a reality dating show, or was one, got canceled. Nerd goes out with unsuspecting hottie, during which he's coached by a stud via hidden earpiece. And you have challenges to complete, and the stud tells you what the challenges are. If you get asked in at the end of the date, that's how you win your money, if you complete one or all these challenges. If you don't get asked in, you lose on national television. Great. So Dorsey and I give our information. We skip class on Friday to go to the audition. You had the choice to sign up or audition for the stud or the nerd. Our strategy was, we want to be on TV. No one's going to be trying out for the nerd, so that's what we go for. We get to the waiting room. Room's full of a bunch of douchey wannabe studs, and we walk right into our nerd interviews. I answer the questions as nerdily as possible. No, I've never had sex. I kind of hang out with girls, but they're all fencers and they're really weird. I need a coach to help me through this. Be a man. So we leave the audition, and we think we're gonna wait like a couple weeks before they tell us. They call us in 2 hours. They're like, congratulations, you're gonna be on the show. Come back and sign the contract. We turn around, go back out to Hollywood, and sign the contract without reading it. And now MTV actually owns my life story from now until perpetuity in the known and yet to be discovered universe. Actual language, so I cannot become president. So Dorsey's taping is first. He disappears for a day, comes back, he won, woo! Dorsey got 2 out of the 3 challenges, $800, a flat screen TV. Dorsey's gay, won on the straight version. Fuck you, Dorsey. So I'm a week later, and I get a call from my producer the night before the show, and she says, I've got a surprise for you. You're gonna be on the celebrity version of Wanna Come In. Your coach is going to be D-Rock from the acclaimed rap group Yin Yang Twins. So next taping rolls around. I meet D-Rock first. He's hilarious. He calls me Super Dave all the time, which is awesome. He's high as shit. And then I meet my date. And I forget her name, she's 23 years old, she's a Hooters waitress. I think she has an associate's degree in serving chicken wings. And I'm 18, I'd like to think I was the dark pony, but I was so far out of my league it wasn't even funny. So we start taping, we quickly stop so D-Rock can get the lettuce wraps at P.F. Chang's, crave his munchies. We start taping again, get to the restaurant, date starts. He's feeding me lines that are all retarded, so I ignore most of it. And he says, "You should talk to her like you're Super Mario." Turns out that was the first challenge. I ignored it. Challenge 1 failed. Challenge 2, get her to scratch your back for 30 seconds. I make some bullshit excuse like, "I have an injury, can you scratch my back?" And she does for 2 seconds. So challenge 2 failed. At this point, she's probably really creeped out by the back scratching thing and the fact that I've asked her like 40 questions about the Hooters job. So I know this is going nowhere. I'm kind of fed up. D-Rock delivers the third and final challenge. Take her plate away from her while she's eating. At this point, I just grab her plate, put it on the other side of the table, give it back to her, don't explain myself. Not the smoothest move. So fast forward to the end of the date. I'm standing on her doorstep, doe-eyed and like tail wagging, but we all know where this is going, and she delivers the final blow. It was nice to meet you, Dave. Maybe I'll see you around. And I'm thinking during all of this, I am never going to have a minute for the environment because it's going to be a trap. So.
How adorable is Dave? Dave, are you dating someone right now? You are. Oh, and I saw you walk in. You look amazing. Well done. Well done. You don't work at Hooters, clearly. What's that? Oh, I was like, did I just offend a Hooters waitress? And then I was like, that means that she has to commute to Jersey? And nothing makes sense. All right. Your next story.